Dennis McDonald here at Yale Appliance, and we're going to go through today and listen to Jessica give us a great overview from some of the hot products at KBIS this year for GE Profile. Can't wait to see what she has in store. Let's take a look and give our reaction.
Hi there, and welcome to our GE Profile booth here at KBIS. So beside me, we're really excited to share our Profile Ultra Fast Combo. So that's right, this is a washer and dryer 2-in-1 unit. So one footprint with both a washer and a dryer.
Stop. Because if this thing does what it says it does, and we'll be testing one soon, tears, you'll see them coming down my face. Because this could be an industry game changer. We have to prove it works, but if it does half of what it says it's going to do, this really is revolutionary.
So a couple things to keep in mind here. First, you can do a full-size load in under 2 hours. This is phenomenal and a real first in the industry for our capacity, for our size, to be able to do a full-size laundry load in under 2 hours. The next thing to keep in mind is that airflow is how we make it possible. So we're using a ventless heat pump to bring this to life. So using our condenser to warm the air, we're gonna bring that through, dry out all the clothes, separate the moisture from the air, and drain that water out the same way we drain water from the washer. The next piece to keep in mind is saving energy. So we talked about some other savings space with just one.
Now let's stop on that. Brad did a fantastic job videoing this one. Protected by Microban. So that's a GE exclusive. So basically anything that's in blue is Microban protected, and it's antimicrobial and will help with any mildew, odor, or smell that a lot of people associate with front load laundry. So there's one cool feature. Don't know if she talks about it, but it's one to surely not pass up.
Unit, saving time by being just 2 hours for a full-size load to wash and dry, but also energy. So this is going to be 50% more efficient than a traditional dryer. So
now let's stop there. You're probably all thinking what I am. What the heck is going on up top here? That looks really weird. It's really actually pretty innovative and cool once you understand what it does. It is certainly taller than a standard washer dryer. By probably a good 8 inches, I'm going to say. So you'd notice the height, but if all you have is a washer dryer, basically, other machines have tried to have an all-in-one washer dryer. And why it doesn't work is they only use 110 power. So half the power of a normal dryer, which normally runs on 220 or 240 volt power. But what they've done, in addition to having a heat condenser, they've also added a big fan, and that's really what you're seeing in there. Is there's a large motor and fan. It's kind of the old analogy of you put clothes on a clothes hanger outside on a warm day without a breeze, and the clothes don't dry. But if it were a cool day and you had a slight breeze, your clothes dry just fine. So I'm really hopeful, and that's what gets me so excited about this, that if that fan, that little bit of size, can actually do what it says it does, well, then I have a funny feeling this thing could really work and could change the industry. Just in case you were wondering.
big energy savings for users. And then lastly, the most important thing to keep in mind is transfer time. So if you're thinking, well, hang on, I think I can do laundry in under 2 hours at home. We know that the average time that laundry spends in the washer after the cycle ends, but before it's transferred to the dryer, is 130 minutes. So
she's saying that more often than not, when you're done washing clothes, people don't put them right into the dryer. Is she kidding me? She says an hour and 30 minutes, basically, that it's sitting there, 130 minutes, Lauren, closer to 2 hours, that it's just sitting there before it gets transferred over. In my house, that could be 10 hours. 3 teenagers, anything can happen. So the concept that you put it in there and it goes from washer straight to dryer, and there's no fighting about who left wet clothes sitting in a wet washer and never put them in the dryer. Again, it speaks to me. And that's it. I think Jessica, she did a great job. And I think there's a lot to be excited about there. Certainly, as you look at Monogram, that we had another outtake on, our reaction video to earlier in the week. And then you look at this one here with profiling. I think it's easy to see they're really pushing the industry with some innovation. And we had some opinions here and there, but overall, a really well done job by the folks over at GE and at Monogram.